Oh, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke of the day. How do moths swim? Using the butterfly stroke, obviously. All right, well, we are still at 179. If you would like to help support the channel, get some perks along the way, and help us reach our goal of hitting 200 members, then you can hit that join button under the video. Depending on what tier you sign up as, you count as more on that counter. As many as 5 if you do the super supporter tier. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Donkey Kong, Bad Cobra, Barrel, Race, Tut, and Tisk, Fly, Foley, Tut Tut, and Cake, Doolittle, Shame, Zip, and Akeem. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. Is there another one coming? There we go. We have a Donkey Kong barrel race. I don't think it's that. Let's see. Doolittle makes me think of Dr. Doolittle. And the question is, do we have Dr. other things? I don't know if Dr. Akeem is a person, but I'm really not seeing enough doctors for that to even matter. Foley. I'm pretty sure Foley is like when they add sound effects to a movie. Like Foley artists. Is it blank artist? Foley artist? I don't know what else that would be. And then we have Tut and Tut Tut. Things that can be doubled. Tut Tut, Tisk Tisk. Zip Zip. I don't know. Fly Fly. I don't know. I'm a little confused today. What does Donkey go with? I don't know. Kong. King Kong? King blank? King Kong. King Tut. Yeah, King Kong, King Tut. King Cobra. And is there a King Fly? I don't think so. There's not a King Doolittle. It's Dr. Doolittle. Is King Akeem someone? I don't know. King K, King Tisk. Okay, well, I know that this is a category. I just don't know the 4th. I'm suspecting Akeem, but I'm not entirely sure. But these are the King blank. And I don't know if it's purple or not. It feels like it could be a purple, but it also feels like it could just be a blue that says Kings, right? Or even a yellow that says Kings. So we'll see. Tut Tut and Tisk could just be like shame, maybe. Like these are all things you would like say to someone who's doing something bad. You could say bad to them, I guess. Tut Tut, Tisk, shame, Zip, Akeem, Doom. Again, I don't know what the 4th one is for this, but I think these go together. If I knew the 4th, I'd be trying them, I think. All right. So what else is left? I don't know what Doolittle is doing. I don't know what Akeem is. Is it a person? Seems like it's a name. Fly. There's the tsetse fly. I don't think that helps me. There is a kind of fly that they like to use. What is it called, though? I can't remember. Darn it. There's like this really common like blank fly that they really like to use. I don't think it's king fly, though. Shoot, I don't remember. Donkey Kong Barrel Race is still completely available. Now, I wonder if that is a category then. Because we got Donkey Kong Barrel Race. We've got Tisk, Tut Tut, and Shame. And then we've got King Cobra, King Tut. Oh, no, King Kong is used by King. So no, we don't have Donkey Kong Barrel Race. All right. I wonder if Donkey Kong Barrel Race is somehow split up into 4 categories. So What would then go with tisk, tut, tut, and shame? Donkey, barrel, or race? I just don't think that works. We have cake. I don't know what cake goes with. I don't know what Akeem goes with. How about zip? Zip could mean nothing. Zip can mean fast. Like, would it go with race somehow? Like race and fly and zip, someone who's fast somehow? I don't really see a fourth anyway. I'm getting confused. Now I don't even have something to try because I don't have a fourth for the two categories I have. I guess I can try King Akeem and just see if it's someone. I need to work off of something. So King Kong, King Tut, King Cobra, King Akeem is at least one away. It is one away. So I don't know what the other king is. Is there a King Fly? Doolittle is Dr. Doolittle. I don't know. Maybe we're doing wordplay on that. I'm going to see if King Fly is something. No, that's still one away. Okay, well, I can't be using up a bunch of mistakes on this, but I don't know what the other king is. King Donkey, King Bad, King Barrel, King Race, King Tisk. No, we know Tisk, Tut, Tut, and Shame. Or King Fly, King Foley, King Cake, King Doolittle, King Zip. I have no idea. Unless there's a King Doolittle who's different than Dr. Doolittle. I have no idea. And I can't keep chasing that. We have Tisk, Tut, Tut, and Shame. Do we want to put one of these with it? Like Donkey, maybe? Does Donkey mean shameful? I really don't know what Akeem goes. Okay, let's think about Doolittle and Akeem. Is there like wordplay we can do here? I'm looking at Akeem first. Is there wordplay? Because it's weird. I'm not really seeing anything we could do. Doolittle starts with do and ends with little, obviously. No, I don't. I don't know what we're doing with that. And what is Foley doing? I'm doing very poorly. Tisk, Tut, Tut, Shame. I don't want to use my last mistake. Trying to just guess one of these. Zip and fly and bad could all mean cool. Like slang for cool. What's the other slang for cool? Cake, maybe? I'm going to try that. It might be a mistake. That wasn't even one away. Okay. Yeah, I'm out of mistakes and I have no idea what's going on. What does race go with? What could race possibly go with? So, okay, this wasn't one away. Okay, here's the ones that I have no idea what they're doing. Foley, Doolittle, and Akeem. Could they be last names? So I don't know what the fourth would be, and I don't know anything about these last names. Isn't there a sports player, Akeem? Oh, shoot. It's suddenly like ringing a bell. Because I started realizing, wait, if I don't know these last names, they're probably sports people. And then that made me think Akeem is some kind of sports person, but it's not there. It was a fleeting thought of like, yes, that's it. But I don't know who the fourth sports person would be. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out my pen. I don't even care the colors. I'm going to circle the 3 out of 4s that I think I have. Need to deselect here. Let's pick another color. I think I've got the kings. King Cobra, King Tut, and King Kong. And then I guess we'll pick green here. I've got Tisk and Tut Tut and Shame. So this is kind of what I know that I think is going on here. Because these just sound like last names to me. Like what else is going to happen with those? And we know that these weren't one away. So they got to get split up in some way. But I already have 3 categories accounted for, supposedly. And okay, so what's the other king? That I have no idea. Is there a king barrel, king race, king bad, king fly, king zip? I have no idea. So I don't know what goes with the kings. Tisk, tut, tut, and shame. Fly ball. Barrel. I kind of want to put donkey barrel and race together, and it is actually like Donkey Kong related stuff, but I don't know what else would be with it. Didn't I try Fly Bad Cake Zip together though, and they weren't one away? I don't know what to do here. I'm just lost. I don't know the other king. I don't know the other way of saying shame. Maybe it's not tisk, tut, tut, and shame, but like, there's no other mouth noises. Tisk and tut, tut are mouth noises. Would you just put bad in there with it? I think I'm giving up. I'm gonna try bad in there with that, and it's probably wrong. It wasn't wrong. You should know better. Okay. Well, let's erase these two and circle. This is my second chance. Let's not waste it. King Tut, King. Oh no, all of them are wrong now. All right, King Tut, King Cobra, and King Kong. And then we've got maybe we've got Doolittle, Foley, and Akeem. Although I don't know. Who's the other king? I tried King Doolittle and King Akeem, I think. I'm trying to remember what I tried. I don't think I tried King Foley, but I don't know what that would be. So what? Yeah, we've got 6 left because I need to fill the one each of these, and then I need the last category. If I could figure out the last category, that would help a lot. I mean, zip and fly definitely make me think of slang. I think cake could even be a slang. I don't know why barrel or donkey would be slang, though. We still have a donkey barrel race, though. Could king... No, we know that this was one away on Doolittle and Akeem. So unless it's Tut, Cobra, Doolittle, and Akeem, and Kong doesn't belong in there, and it is Donkey Kong barrel race, what would that mean? Okay, let's look at what that looks like. So... because that is the other option for my one away, is that we actually have... Let's think about this. We actually have this as a category. And I'm removing Kong so that we can have Donkey Kong barrel race, which just does not feel right to me. But that would leave Cake, Zip, Foley, Fly. If that means anything to me, then I think we've got it. Cake, Zip, Foley, Fly. I need to erase this. It's bothering me. All right. I mean, I could see Cake, Zip, and Fly being slang in some way. Wait, didn't I try Fly, Zip, and Cake and was it bad that I put in with that? And that wasn't even one away. So this can't be a category. Okay. King Tut, King Kong, King Cobra. Is King Foley someone? I don't know. I just feel like the last name should go together, but I don't know the last name. Nothing else even feels like a last name. Barrel, Race, Donkey, Fly, Foley. Unless one of these is a last name, like Kong. Shoot. I don't know what to do. I'm going to try Donkey Kong barrel race. I think it's wrong, but I don't know what to do. I think I've just lost. Yeah, that's not okay. Eddie Murphy rolls. All right, so we had move quickly, barrel, fly, race, and zip. I did think about that, move quickly. I did not know that barrel meant that. I guess you could say they're barreling down the hall or whatever. Yeah, okay, that actually makes sense. You're running down the hall, you're flying down the hall, you're racing down the hall, you're zipping down the hall. Okay. They all work for move quickly. I did not make that connection with barrel, obviously. Eddie Murphy rolls. Akeem Doolittle, Donkey, and Foley. Would never have gotten that. Okay, Eddie Murphy played Donkey in Shrek and Dr. Doolittle. I don't know what Akeem and Foley are for Eddie Murphy roles. And then apparently there's a King Cake. I don't know what King Cake is. I don't think I would have ever picked Cake for King. Yeah, so it was a huge trivia knowledge gap for me. I don't know what King Cake is. I don't know all these Eddie Murphy roles. Didn't even consider Eddie Murphy as an option. And then didn't think about barrel as meaning move quickly. Yeah. At least I got yellow. All right, difficulty. I'm gonna give this a 3.5. This seemed pretty hard. And then I think we're gonna have a 40% solve rate. The heck? You're zipping? Okay. They give it a 3.3. Let's check the bot. 64% solve rate. Okay, so not as low as I thought. But that's still lowish. I was 1 in a million. No one else tried what I tried. So what are people getting first? It's pretty split. Mostly yellow and purple. I guess if you know what King Cake is. Second is also pretty split. It's pretty split because those are only for the winning games. People who lost really lost. So like 14% got nothing, 6% got only yellow. Some people are getting green. Knowing barrel means to move quickly. I almost got green. I don't know. I wasn't thinking along the right lines. Okay. Yeah, so like I'm not the only one who thought, well, maybe Akeem is a king. Who knows? Ooh, that's a shame. Putting tut instead of tut tut for scolding. Cobra, King, Kong, Cobra, tut, and fly. Yeah, thinking king, fly. I mean, it's just, we know it's king. It's just we don't know what the fourth king is. Donkey Kong Barrel Race is the built-in red herring that I knew was a built-in red herring, but I didn't know what else to try. And then Bad Fly Cake Zip, didn't even make a description for that one. I just thought they were slang. All right. What are people doing first? Yellow first. Or actually, yeah, trying the kings with Akeem is actually more common than getting it correct. And then green and then blue. All right. Well, let's not look too much harder at this. That mistake is very common. All right, well, how'd you do? Let's do the easy pips. All right, 3 equals. So they have to be 3s. And so I need a 3-3 here. I need a 3-2 into the 6. I need the 3. Hold on, how's this going to work? Yes, I need 3-6 there, and I need the 4-1 down. And there we go. Oop. I was messing with the pop-up because it's what was causing the video speed controller pop-up, but I think I might have removed a bit too much. So let me fix that, and then I'll continue. Let's do the medium pips. Alrighty. Greater than 4 into an 8. That's the 5 or the 6. Either way, this is going to be 1. And then this is a less than 3 going in here. So if that's 1, these two add to 7. And then I need something to get into the 2. If this was 1-1, well, I guess it could be 1, 2, or 3. And if I need to get to 7, this would be 4, 5, or 6. There's not a good way to figure this out. I need to come from above, I think. Every single domino has a 1 in it. Is it just 1 of each? It's 1 of each with a 1 and something. Oh, that's interesting. So this adds to 2. I need to use a blank in it. How am I going to do that? A greater than 3, a less than 3, a greater than 4. What's my in? Okay. I think I'm going to need... This blank goes in here somewhere. And then I think I need to do the 1-1. And then this is going to be like a 1, I don't know, 1, 4 then. And then I could put the 1, 6 here. I can put like a 1, 2 here. That doesn't add to 8. If this is 5, I need a 3. So, ooh. No, that's no good. Does this have to be the 1, 1? No. Okay, so I could do the 5 and then I could do the 2. Oh, this is less than 3, right? Okay, that's 8. And then this has to be the 4. It's the only one left that can do that. And then this can do that. Okay. I think there were multiple solutions, which is why it was difficult to lock down on a way to do this. I really wish they'd stop doing multiple solutions. Let's do the hard pips. Ooh, okay. So the 3, how many 3s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 3s, but one of them goes here. But then we need 2 equals that aren't the 3, because we don't have a 3, 3. Then we need 3 equals here, 3 equals here, and 2 equals here. So there's a lot that are equal. I think something along the lines of, let's see, what do I want in here that I have 3 of? I'm thinking about like putting the 4, 4 in here somewhere, but I don't know if that's necessary. Let me see what we've got. We've got only a singular 1. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 2s. How would I want to do that? Okay, 3 2s. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 3s. 3 4s. 2 5s, 3 6s. So I'm wondering if this one should be the 6s. And then I could have this 6 3 go up. Because this needs to be a domino, so we're not going to do a 3 3 here. So this could be like the 3 1, for example. Oh no, hold on, this doesn't work. So I'm gonna have a domino here. I'm just gonna put the 3 1 there for a second to show. I'm gonna have a domino here, and so then this needs to be a domino. Because this definitely is a domino going up, even if it's not this one. Even if that's not this one. There's a domino poking out from here, a domino poking out from here. So this has to be a domino so that this gets filled. So I actually think I have to do the 2s here. So this has to be a 2 2. Because it's the only... Oh, it could be a 4 4. Maybe 4 4 is better, because then... I don't know, I have 3 3s. I don't even have 3 6s. Hold on, so I can't do 5 6 there. But let's take care of this. Let's do the 4 3, I guess, and see if that works. And now this needs a domino going up, and then these are all equal. So it could be the 2s. In fact, I think that's what's going to have to happen. There's going to be a domino here, which means that we need a double domino there. And then so then this is the 6 2. All right, so that's working so far. There's going to be a domino here. There's going to be a domino here. So just to show you, there's going to be a domino like this and a domino like this. So there's going to have to be a domino across like this, which gives me a less than 6. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But so what do I have from 3? I have 3 6, I have 3 1, I have 3 5. I think I have to do the 3 6 or the 3 5. Let's try the 3 6. So the 3 6 there. The 6 5 here does get me a less than 6. And then this has to be less than 3. So we have to put the 1 up here. This is 1 3. And then this is 3 5. Okay, that's done. 305. I took my time on that. I wanted to see if I could figure out the logic. I think the placement of the dominoes, the forced placements, was really important to think about. But I do wonder if there's possibly other solutions to this one. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. In alphabetical order, the 5 letters each worth at least 5 points in Scrabble. Well, Z is going to be at the end. I think Q is probably here, but let's not worry about that right now. Largest airport in the Midwest. I'm not sure. Oh, Denver, right? No, not Denver. Is Denver? Denver's not Midwest. All right. The devil. Satan? Oops. Satan. Does this make sense? In a chill state of mind is Zen. Okay. Every kiss begins with K. Is it K-A-Y, I think? Busy org on April 15th. The IRS. Blank A Bank. Menswear retailer. No idea. Yellowish brown pants material. Khaki. Tiny neighbor of Saudi Arabia. Qatar. Pictures of fractures, perhaps. X-rays. Oh, right. I missed X. So what's this one? Largest airport? O'Hare. Chicago. All right. Well, it's before K, so A, B, I guess I could just fish it out, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. It's probably the J, right? All right. J, K, Q, X, Z. The 5 letters worth at least 5 points. All right. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is keep it classy. So this could be like high class stuff, like stuff you'd wear or eat. Or it could be like we're using the word class. So it could be like school related things. I mean, we do have school. School semester. School. I'm getting the feeling school is part of the spanogram. So I'm not going to lock in school yet, but we can think about what's around it. There's an ing word, learning. I don't really see learning. Like what kind of school related things are we going to be? We've got lunch here and we've got recess. So lunch and recess are around here. So what does that mean for school? School activities, school, see, the thing is, it could go to to touch the right or it could touch the bottom. School hustle. Wait, okay, hold on. Lunch goes here. School schedule. There we go. Okay. So we've got lunch. We've got recess. We've got music. We've got math. English, maybe? Yeah, English. There it is. And science. Right, just like that. Oop, oh, darn it. Science. Just like that. All right. I think I did pretty well on that one. How'd you do? All right, let's spin the bonus wheel, see what we're playing today. We are going to play Squirtle, suggested by Demelza Snelders. Let me load that up. All right, this is Squirtle. The way it works is we start with a guess. In fact, I'm just going to do that. So let's start with Saleh. And this gives you the score of your guess. You get 2 points for greens and 1 point for yellows. And so this is telling me that maybe I have an anagram of Saleh, a pure anagram. It could be all yellows. Or it could be that I have 2 greens and a yellow. Or it could be a green and 3 yellows, right? We don't know. But what we can do is we can click on a letter to see what color it is, but only one of them. So I'm going to click the E. So the E is yellow. So I could have 2 greens and a yellow, for example, but I might as well try it. If I try another Saleh anagram, is that worth it? Least isn't one. Steel isn't one. Stale isn't one. Maybe, I don't know. Is there a pure yellow anagram of Saleh? I'm not sure. I guess I could pick, I don't know, like an LEA word. It moves the E. Oh, sorry. I need things in place. Maybe like a S. T-A something E, like stare, because that would make this green, and then we'd have yellow, 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 which would add to 5. Right. So stare is a 4. I know there's an E in the word. I think rather than seeing if it's green here, I'd like to see if we have the A. Okay, so the A is green. So the A was yellow here. So I'd like to think we got the AE right, but there was a green we missed up here then. Rather than having the ST, we missed, well, it couldn't have been the L, couldn't have been the T. So actually I wonder, what did we do here? Did we misplace the E? So it's yellow here, and then we have another yellow, the S or the T. The S could be yellow again. And then I missed... Let's see. So I'm wondering if I can do an EAST word. So this would be yellow. That would be yellow. That would be yellow. And that would be green. So 3 greens, 3 yellows and a green is 5. But then we'd have yellow, yellow, green, yellow, 3 yellows and green. Okay. So maybe we're something like yeast. That has 6. Okay, we know there's an E and an A in the word. I'd like to know if I placed this T. I did. So 6, I think... Is this kind of the way to go here? 3 greens. What does that mean here? The E is yellow, the T is yellow. So I guess no S. So how did I get 5 here? Green T is 2, 3. But the A wasn't green. I don't know. Do I need 2 yellows from yeast? Like, no, then it would be CSEAYT. No, wait. I can't like square the circle here. I mean, I know the A is green. I know the T is green. So either I have one of these green. I mean, we know there's an E in the word. So either the E is green or the E is yellow, probably meaning we start with E. And then the S is also yellow. And so we'd have exactly this, which isn't a word. S something T. So I think I had to have the EAT because we know all 3 letters are in the word. But then that means no S. So without an S, how do we get to 5 here in cell A? The A is yellow. Maybe the L is also yellow. Yeah, that's what's happened. So it could be something like lept. Ooh, that has 3 greens. Sorry, 4 greens. So I think it's the L. Okay, yeah. So it can't be least is the issue, but lent. There we go. Okay. Interesting one. Having score of 5 right off the bat. So the T was in place, and then the ALE were out of place. That's why that was 5. And then I got the A in place, and then the E and the T were out of place, and then I got the EAT in place. That's 6, and then I had the LEAT in place. That's the 8. Cool. Well, those are the games for this video. I hope you enjoyed them. If you would like to watch Wordle, you just got to click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there, and there is a pinned comment with all the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.